Shadowfang Keep was previously part of the Kingdom of Gilneas. It was home to the Lords of Pyrewood Village, who answered to Darius Crowley's family. The lord of the castle was Baron Silvermane, and his forces were led by Commander Springvale. Jordan Stillwell and Daphne Stillwell used to live and work here before the Third War. Landon Stillwell was still here years later. When the Scourge washed over Lordaeron, the Gilnean Archmage Arugal investigated the research of the mage Ur. With the sorcerer's knowledge, Arugal summoned the Worgen, with the blessings of Gen Greymane, and against the advice of the Kirin Tor. The Worgen successfully turned the tide against the Scourge, but became uncontrollable, attacking the Gilnean military. After this, Arugal's Worgen went rampant through Silverpine, eventually overwhelming Shadowfang Keep. Distraught and broken, Arugal accepted the Worgen as his children and retreated into the keep. Communing with Alpha Prime, he became a key servant of the Wolf Cult, converting the humans of Silverpine into Worgen, namely the Moon Rage and the Shadowfang packs. Protected by his Worgen minions, as well as the ghosts of the fallen Baron and his household, Arugal served his master in converting most of the forest's remaining denizens to the curse, with locations such as Deep Elm Mine falling as well as Pyrewood. After some time, the entire Pyrewood village was turned to the Worgen curse, turning into the beasts at night. During the day, they were human and willing to provide supplies to Alliance travelers, though the keep was never friendly to these adventurers. They were led by the Pyrewood Council, who were all servants of Arugal. The Forsaken became increasingly suspicious of their activities, especially after the disappearance of one of their apothecaries, Apothecary Berard. After it was discovered that Arugal had transformed him into a Worgen, the Forsaken assassinated the council. Arugal was eventually defeated and beheaded by agents of the Horde. Following this, the only denizens of the keep in the years to follow were the Crown Chemical Company, who used the location as a base of operations for their schemes. The entrance to Shadowfang Keep is located in the southern Silverpine Forest near the village of Pyrewood. The instance requires a minimum level of 14 to enter and is recommended for levels 22 to 30. There are 3 quests located within Shadowfang Keep available exclusively to Horde players. These quests are the Book of Ur, Deathstalkers in Shadowfang, and Arugal Must Die. The Book of Ur starts and ends with Keeper Beldegur in the Apothecarium in the Undercity. This quest requires you to loot a book which is located on a shelf in the same room as Fenris the Devourer, who's the 6th boss of the dungeon. Deathstalkers in Shadowfang starts with High Executive Heydrich, located in the Sepulchre of Silverpine Forest, and ends with Deathstalker Vincent inside of the instance. He is lying dead on the ground in the courtyard after the first boss of the instance. Finally, the quest Arugal Must Die starts and ends with Dalar Dawnweaver in the Sepulchre of Silverpine Forest. This quest requires you to loot the head of Archmage Arugal, who is the final boss of the instance. And that's it for this quick introduction on the lore of Shadowfang Keep and the quests available to the Horde within. Please comment with any tips and advice on what I can do to make the next videos better, and make sure to subscribe to see my next video, which will be over Blackfathom Deeps. And as always, thank you all very much for watching, and have a great rest of your day.